Yo, what's up, boys? Another video. So we're gonna be doing tips, and the first tip I'm gonna do is shooting, or like, I wouldn't say accuracy. If you want to throw faster, you gotta start off really slow. So like, I literally used to do this. I got kind of used to it, but then you don't ever throw like a frisbee. It's just not gonna work. It's not an actual frisbee, it's a disc. Alright. So, my number one tip is, when you're shooting, depends what arm, like the arm that you shoot with. I recommend using your arm that you shoot with. I always shoot with my right. So what I would do, since I play baseball, I kind of do this to aim baseball. But I wouldn't recommend it because the tracking, it's not the best tracking in the world. Alright, so what I do is I point my finger. It's kind of unusual, but that's what I do. So, like this. Hold on, let me get some momentum. Another tip. Like that. I wasn't the fastest. I mean, the most accurate. But you know what I mean. You're not always gonna make every shot from this tutorial. You're always gonna at least get close, but never make it all the time. So, that's my number one tip. Number two is momentum. Alright. So momentum, you see the meter, the M/S, I don't know, I forgot what that meant. Basically, you want to get that high, but when you're holding the disc, it's not gonna go that high. It's not gonna go that high. I think the max is 4.7. So what I do, or other people do, is let go and like use their boost thrusters. I think that's what they're called. So yeah, that's my number two. I'm not really good at momentum tips, but you know what I mean. All right, number three, techniques. So for techniques, basically what you want to do, not what you want to do, but like whatever technique you use, like underarm, underhand, arm, overhand, sidearm, depends. I use sidearm. So what I do is I would like bring it up here, like shoot down like in the middle. Try to put it in the middle. Ow. And if you do it kind of hard, it'll kind of go down. Yeah, I recommend don't do it so hard. You might put it down. What you gotta do is like do it accurately in the middle. Like that. I did not mean to make that, but yes, I didn't. Okay. Alright, so that's one technique that I use. Another technique you can do is sidearm. So sidearm, you just like throwing it, instead of going up, you're throwing it down. You're throwing it sideways. I don't use it. It's not my favorite. People recommend it, but they also recommend like your best speed. My best speed is overhand. So sidearm is that. I'm not trying to make it, but that's what sidearm is. And usually I see a lot of people use it. It looks like it helps. I use it sometimes, but not in like arenas, to mess around, I guess. Like sidearm is not my best option for me. Another technique you can do is underhand. Underhand, what I use it for like clearing. To be honest, if you like it, freaking stuttering. All right. So basically, they would go under and like boom. I do this sometimes, dang it, but not all the time. Cause I do it way too high. I go way too high. So I just do overhand because I think it feels better. Okay. Tip 3. Kind of like techniques, but like pro techniques. I don't know what to call it. So like we got like forgot what they're called. But like, let me show you an example. I forgot what they're called. Just give me a timestamp and tell me what it's called, I guess. So I would go kind of like flicking it like this. So let me show you an example. Like that. I don't know what it's called. I think it's called. It's definitely not called aerial. I'm an idiot. It's not soccer. What is it called? I don't know what it's called. I'll look it up. But it's like basically you were like kind of like flicking yourself. Another one for speed. If you don't want to do it in the air. This is for like touching any objects. This is basically what I'm showing you. Alright, so this is called scissors. I'm gonna try not to make it because yeah, I don't want this video to be long. But like you would go like this. And when you get really good, you can just do no look. But when you first trying it, do look. For me, it doesn't help. No look just makes it unpredictable. So like this, I don't want to make it, but you know what I mean. All right. I think that's all those tricks. Another thing, passing. I don't know. Don't. I wouldn't shoot it so hard when you're close to one another, cause like if you throw it like. I would throw it like that, so it's easy for them to catch, but I would also try to keep it like speed. So like if they're far, if they're like over there, I would just do that. Yeah, it's not really a passing, but I don't know. That's just another tip. If you're in like a team, you know, like try practicing passing to each other. You know. It kind of helps for like kind of like tricking the opponent, but you know what I mean. Another thing is these like roll. I mean, I would recommend it. I mean, that says if you can do this, you have a strong stomach. You know what I mean. There's no difference. It's just upside down. It kind of helps. I mean, like all of these are upside down. It can go. It's no like difference. I don't think it helps at all. Another tip is, I see a lot of people juke. I don't think I would count it as a tip, but I see a lot of people like use jukes. I wouldn't recommend it. Alright, so if you're like doing the floor trick, you're just wasting your time. That's not gonna work. I don't think it will work. If you were gonna do it, just do it one. So look, let me show you. 1, 2, and 3, I think. And then you go down. 1, 2, and 3. And then down. I mean, you should only do this once, not twice. Alright. So, my last tip is, enjoy. I don't know. Yeah, I think that's all the tips that I have. I don't know. Goalie, actually. Yes, goalie. Alright. So, if you want to be goalie, you know, I'm not the best at goalie, but I have some tips. Alright, so say like that thing is coming, just grab it, you know, just grab it. A lot of people are gonna do these little tricks. I've seen a lot of them. It's kind of annoying. You can't really block, but if you can block a 3-pointer, then it's fine. You just gotta I try to watch the ball. Typically, people don't let me show you something that people tell me not to do. What I would do is go right here, and then say the disc is going here, I would grab it. People say they don't recommend it. I mean, I kind of recommend it if you're ever gonna be goalie. I would recommend doing that, and I would recommend watching. I would recommend looking at their arms to see when they're throwing, because they're gonna fake you out a whole bunch. But yeah. Hopefully these tips worked. Yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna record later. Hopefully like a VR chat. You know. See ya.